Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Jackets will kick this away to start us off. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just...
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good cover. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Fighting off the defender. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Dropping back. It's King. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. And it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Loses it again. The bounces past the sideline, out of bounds. They avoid the turnover there. The Dogs will try to keep this drive moving. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Stockton. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to pass. It's King. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. With defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal on the 9. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll be brought down. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
When a defense picks the time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
To throw, it's King. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down of 17.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Yellow Jackets looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Scanning the field, it's King. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st first down pass attempt. Throws it in. It's Branch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job with it right here.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Georgia Tech, 6 points for the special teams.
And just like that, they've erased the deficit with one incredible special teams touchdown. Just a really all-around solid job by the return team. And how about the vision of that punt return?
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. Bites up a defender. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But
he fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First down and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in a hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Back to throw. It's Stockton. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the second half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's King. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The sure hands. It's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And wow, it's good from 59 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. You're getting closer to the 50. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He hands it off from the gun. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring him down at the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's King. Receiver makes the catch. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing.
Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. He keeps it on the design run. Breaks an open space. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. The Yellow Jackets are going to keep this drive rolling. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
As we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And in first down, they go right back to him. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
About to go, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stopping the run, and in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Trying to run it. It's Haynes. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Design quarterback run. Powerful run into the secondary. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game was on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He makes it into the end zone for the two-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. Just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
When the tackle is made, the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Dogs. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Lining up to try the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. Back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Back to pass. It's King. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that out from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what you get here on 3rd and 4. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Here's the 2nd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Tries to get it to the running back. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Now they call a run. Breaks free. And here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. I understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Big throw complete to the tight end. And the offense will spend the timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Not much of a game there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's King. Looking to scramble. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Even though that was incomplete, it was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. The timeout was taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good. He got it. A huge kick to seal the win. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team.